Please welcome Leah Chase, chef and owner of Dooky Chase in New Orleans and winner of the 2012 Faces of Diversity Award.
Right here. Thank you so much. This is unbelievable. Kind of brought tears to my eyes, but my daddy always told us, cry when you go home. So I'll never forget, my mother died and here we all crying. Don't cry now, cry when you go home. So we have to cry when we go home. But this is unbelievable. I am so grateful. If you knew from where I came, and to be here today, it is unbelievable. I started as a waitress. And they are so right. When I walked in that restaurant, I never seen the inside of a restaurant in my life. It was segregation, so we didn't have restaurants to go through. And to me, that's the best thing about integration, is learning. If you can learn something different, it makes a difference. Look what a difference it made to us. We didn't know how to eat in restaurants. We didn't know what forks to use because we had never been there. But now we can do that. And this is the best thing I've ever had in my life. When I look at young Mr. Richmond, how beautiful. And you talk about diverse. In our state, we are. Mr. Richmond is black and a Democrat. He walks in with Mr. Scalise, who is white and a Republican. So you can't beat that, but you know, now I'm kind of out of fashion because you can't say white and black anymore. So I don't call them white people, I call them pink people now. You're pink people. But it's good to see people get along together, to work together. That is the most important thing. That's the thing King worked for, he died for us to work together and make a difference. And that's what I try to do, just make a difference. You know, in my restaurant, I serve everybody. We did all the civil rights workers, all the freedom riders, we had to feed them all. But, you know, you just do what you have to do and keep going, and that's all I do. But when I come to things like this, I feel like, okay, I got about 10 more years. I'll give it 10 more years. So I'll give it 10 more years. This industry, when I started off in 41 as a waitress in the quarters, this industry was not what it is today. For me, the people in my community looked on, well, I didn't have but a high school education, so I wasn't a sorority sister, and I wasn't a this, and I wasn't a that. So I could not be in the high society. And worst of all, I was only a cook. So it was hard for me to understand or make them understand that, but it didn't matter to me. I was doing what I wanted to do, and I was earning a living, and that's the most important thing. So it's good to see this industry grow. It is the best industry in the world. It can take you from a dishwasher to wherever you want to go. And I tell my dishwashers all the time, you think you're just the low man on the totem pole? You're not. Because a dishwasher can let me know who didn't eat their dinner. He looks at the plates coming back. One time, one dishwasher told me, Miss Chase, you know, they don't have to put that cherry in that lemonade anymore because, look, it's all coming back. So we don't put a cherry in a lemonade anymore. They can tell you, Miss Chase, no, Cleo said, Aunt Leah, you don't want to serve those peas anymore. They're all on this plate. Don't serve that. So a dishwasher is so important to the industry. So I am truly grateful. I'm grateful to Mr. Reggio. He is like a lifesaver for me because after the storm, I was struggling. Well, I was 83 years old then, and, you know, it was just hard. People thought, well, why are you coming back? Well, you know, all crazy people don't know where to go. They just do. Just do. So I just did. But that man called me one day, and he said, what you need? I said, I don't need anything. I said, I owe so many people now, I don't want anybody giving me anything anymore. I have to earn it. He said, what you need? I said, well, I don't have my cash registers. And that costs $27,000. He said, don't worry about it. So come to the awards dinner at the Louisiana Restaurant Association and we'll talk. Okay. When I got there, he shows me the receipt. My register's paid for. Then he has 5 handsome men stand on the side. That's good. Each of them with a $1,000 check. So to me, that was unbelievable. He has been really good for our city. He's been lovely to me. So I'll never forget Reggio. I'll never forget Greg Reggio. He was great. So thank you. This is unbelievable. I just cannot believe this. This is so wonderful for me because, you know, diversity is what we all ought to be about. You don't have to ever go to my house. I don't ever have to come to your house. But we got to work together to make a difference in our city, in our state, in our country. That's why I'm so proud of Mr. Richmond, because I've known him since he's a little boy. And I said, oh, God, he's going up there. Oh, my Lord, they're going to eat him up and spit him out. What are they going to do? But I'm so proud of him because he learned to work together with everybody. And that's what you have to do. You're not going to agree with everybody all the time, but you got to work together, and you got to be able to talk. That's the most important thing. We have to talk. This business of going around, you can't say this to me and I can't say this to you. We can say what we want to one another. We can disagree with one another. You can be gay, you can be whatever, you can be this, but we have to talk and we have to get along. So that's all I live my life for, trying to get along. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Thank you.